The idea of designating gangs as terrorist organizations has become quite popular on the political right. Trump has done so with cartels in the United States. Winston Peters wants to do so with gangs here. And this does seem like an intuitively good idea. Gangs do a lot of damage. They sell drugs, they terrorize the public, they commit hideous crimes, and they recruit vulnerable young men. But is designating them as terrorist organizations really a good idea? Personally, I am very skeptical about this policy. This is a dangerous policy because it could easily be weaponized by the government. This is the kind of policy that the government could easily use to stomp on people's rights and freedoms. This is the kind of policy that the government could easily use to violate people's privacy. That is the reality. You have to be very, very careful with laws like this. When you give gangs such a serious designation, you justify extreme actions from the government. These extreme actions can be detrimental to ordinary people. Just look at the war on terrorism. We need to be cautious. This policy will be used to increase the power of the state, and that is not always a good thing. This could easily become the war on terror on steroids. Governments becoming so fixated on security that they forget about people's rights and freedoms. That is the last thing we need. It should also be noted that such policies only reinforce the sense of social alienation that is the foundation of gangs. We should be very wary of this policy. It sounds like a simple common sense policy, but when you think about its implications, you realize that it could be very, very dangerous. Giving gangs an extreme designation justifies extreme actions from the government. And extreme actions from the government often result in ordinary people losing their rights, liberties, and privacy. Concerns about security is the classic means by which the state justifies taking more power. Be very wary of that.